News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Steve Kathan. The way some members of Congress see the Saudi Live Golf Tour is a bad mix of money and treacherous politics. And today, before a Senate committee, CEO Ron Price and other members of the PGA Tour are defending the new alliance with the Saudis.
The agreement provides clear, explicit, and permanent safeguards that ensure the tour will lead the decisions that shape our future, and that we will have control over our operations, strategy, and continuity of our mission.
Now to the Southwest, where CBS's Omar Villafranca tells us there's no relief from the blistering triple-digit heat.
It's just the consistency that people are paying attention to. How many days over 110 degrees are they going to get? Yesterday was the 11th day over 110 degrees.
At the Weather Channel, meteorologist Stephanie Abrams says heavy rain has finally stopped in Vermont.
Our highest rainfall totals in Vermont were over 9 inches. All of this water took rivers out of their banks, and we still have several in major flood stage.
Overseas at the NATO summit, Secretary of State Blinken tells CBS Mornings the alliance is fully behind Ukraine.
The bottom line is this. Here in Vilnius, a really robust package of support for Ukraine. Political support, practical support, and further progress down the road toward membership in NATO.
An assessment of the just passed school year is not encouraging, as we hear from CBS's Jim Krasula.
The analysis comes from a nonprofit research group that administers standardized testing. It found that the average student will need the equivalent of more than 4 months of schooling to catch up in reading and math. The study used data from 6.5 million students.
The Republicans in Iowa today are expected to pass a bill banning abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy. Mazzie Stillwell of Planned Parenthood says it's similar to a 5-year-old law that was blocked.
The bill from 2018 never went into effect because it did make its way through the courts. So the majority party has called legislators back for this single-day special session that is absolutely unprecedented for Iowa.
A new study on melanoma finds men of color, particularly black men, have worse survival rates than white men after being diagnosed. Dr. Ashley Wysong of the University of Nebraska co-authored the analysis.
White and indigenous men were more likely to develop melanoma in the trunk region, whereas black, Asian, and Hispanic men were more likely to develop it in their lower extremities.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 222 points. The NASDAQ is ahead 53 points. The S&P is up 20. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.